And this is a 1947 Lincoln Continental. This car was designed by Edsel Ford in 1938, and people was so popular where he went that he took an order for 200, and when 1939 came, they started building them. This particular car here was banded up on the Alaska Highway at Walker's Lake, and a man in Calgary spotted it, went up, had bought it, and then went back in February of '66 and towed it home with a 55 Packard, and it was 66 below. It sat in his garage. He was always going to restore it. I knew the man and tried to buy it off him, but when I had money, he would never sell it. So finally one day we finally agreed on a price, and I bought it, and that was 7 years ago, and I completely restored it. It's all back to original, except that I put our radial tires instead of bias tires. It's a 12-cylinder, 3-speed with an overdrive. It's value, I can't really give you a value because it does change. I would think somewhere's around at $75,000 to $100,000. But that's only my opinion. I've got about 2,000 to 3,000 miles on it now since it's been done. It's a big hit everywhere you go. These Lincolns actually, that V12 was a troublesome motor. The reason was they didn't drive them hard enough. These cars were bought by doctors and lawyers and money people. And they drove them around town in high gear, and the motors lasted about 12,000 to 15,000 miles. They'd pull them out and put in a V8 Ford or a new motor. The hot rod people, kids would buy these things for the V12 motor, put it in a hot rod, and drive the hell out of it and get 150 to 200,000 miles out of them. So they weren't a bad motor, but you cannot lug them or anything like that. You got to keep your foot in the carburetor with them. And this one does cruise nice, about 65 miles an hour with the overdrive. The reason they call it Continental because it has a Continental kit from the factory. That was all factory, and all the whole back end. They were pretty well all hand built. This car is kind of unique. The reason that I always wanted a Continental is that when I was rodeoing as a young fella, 2 Negro cowboys from Oklahoma come up driving one, and I thought that was the most beautiful car in the world, and someday I was going to own one. Well, someday I did.
Awesome.
Okay.